Hello, my name is Taylor Worth, and on today's edition of Worthless News, Ronald Reagan, Republican, 1981 to 1989. And now we'll turn it over to our anchors for the night.
Thanks, Taylor. Now back to you.
Wait,
We've got a great show for you today.
We're gonna cover Reagan's presidency,
The pop culture and foreign affairs,
entertainment,
all of the shenanigans.
Yeah. So now we're gonna turn it over to Tim with some of the stuff on Reagan's presidency.
We're now going to turn the mic over to Tristan Knuth, who's covering some extremely tenseful situations in Angola.
Thanks, Tim. Here we are in Angola, shortly after President Reagan authorized the sending of Stinger missiles to the UNITA freedom fighters in Angola. Not long after the Stinger missiles began to arrive in UNITA-controlled Angola, Soviet aircraft were shot down. The bombing and strafing of villagers, schools, and churches came to an end. Without doubt, Ronald Reagan's policies saved many tens of thousands of lives in Angola. Now back to you, Tim. Now we're gonna send it over to Taylor with technologies of the 80s.
during the Reagan administration, the 1980s had a lot to offer when it came to technology. First, the Apple computer was released, Sony's first CD audio player, the cell phone, Microsoft Windows, and Post-its. Because, you know, we all love Post-its. What now?
Thanks, Taylor, for that awesome segment on technology of the 80s. Now we're going to send it over to Tim, who is absent right now with domestic affairs.
Thanks, Tristan. Ronald Reagan's views on the domestic affair policy included reducing the growth of government spending, reducing marginal tax rates on income from labor and capital, reduce regulation, and also to control the money supply to reduce inflation.
Thanks, Tim, for that great segment on domestic affairs. Now we're going to turn the time over to Taylor and Tim with the entertainment of the 80s.
Entertainment was very popular thing in the 80s. There are some great movies such as Indiana Jones and the Temple of Doom, Batman, E.T. Indiana Jones is a movie starring Harrison Ford, whom also played in the 1970s successful movie series Star Wars. Indiana Jones is a series of movies about a detective who went on many dangerous adventures to find someone or something. Batman was a movie about the superhero Batman and his evil villains. They were always on a mission to stop the villains from acting badly and saving humans. Batman sequels are still being made today. E.T. was about an alien from outer space who came down to Earth from a young boy. He and his sisters were very popular. Drew Barrymore kept E.T. as a secret, introduced him to Earthling lifestyles.
Due to some technical difficulties, Tim is going to finish up the rest of that segment.
Other entertainment in the 80s included the famous singer Michael Jackson. Michael Jackson has produced and sang more award-winning songs, videos, and performed at most sold-out concerts than any other musician. The 80s were definitely a fun, exciting, and an entertaining place and decade to be. That's me signing off. Tim and Aya. Bye.
Some social issues during the Reagan administration included the Just Say No, youth drug prevention, living above the influence, Reaganomics, government involvement and regulation, and lots involving the Cold War.
So I heard Carl Zeus's record for puns is like 13 or something like that. So we're gonna break it. Yeah. So to start off, did you hear about that guy whose whole left side fell off? Because I heard he's all right now.
I was wondering why the baseball was getting bigger. Then it hit me.
I'm glad I know sign language because it's pretty handy.
It's not that the man didn't know how to juggle. He just didn't have the balls to do it.
When William joined the army, he disliked the phrase, fire at will.
I used to have a fear of hurdles, but I got over it.
Atheism is a non-profit organization.
To write with a broken pencil is pointless.
A man drove his expensive car into a tree and found out how the Mercedes bends.
A new type of broom came out. It's sweeping the nation.
The man who survived mustard gas and pepper spray is now a seasoned veteran.
When Peter Pan punches, they never land.
Smaller babies may be delivered by stork, but larger babies need a crane.
I knew a woman who had a taser. Man, she was stunning.
When a clock is hungry, it goes back 4 seconds.
Thank you for watching today's episode of Worthless News. I am your host, Taylor Worth. We'll see you tomorrow.